What's going on, guys? My name's Jack, and this is the Appalachian Farmhand channel. I'm here on my family's 100-acre property tucked deep in the Appalachian Mountains of Virginia. If this is your first time here, welcome. I urge you to go back and watch the videos that I've made prior to this to learn about the project and to learn about what this channel is. If this isn't your first time here, welcome back. I appreciate you coming to watch my mediocre videos time and time again. I don't want to waste too much time. I know I say it over and over, but I just want to roll right into it. I've made a decision on what I'm going to do with the intro. I'm just going to do an audio overlay of this video here with it. I don't want to waste too much time. I've made the decision that I want to sort of have content-filled videos that, you know, even if they have to be shorter, I don't want to be wasting time making long, drawn-out videos where people are, you know, like, all right, when is this going to end? Which I hope that's not the situation, but I don't want to get to that point. With that little update, my family that actually owns the property and has owned the property, you know, since before my grandfather died, which was before I was born, came onto the property for July 4th and got a lot of work done, a lot of really good work. They actually got the Widowmaker over here knocked down. They got some of the trees at the front of the property knocked down, and they mowed a path up to the actual gate itself and a path down to the access point for the river down in the lower field, which is just huge because that's stuff that would have taken me forever to get done. So I'm just going to go roll right into it. I got up at 5:30 this morning to try to get over the property and beat the heat before it came out here. But with that, you know, naturally I have to procrastinate as much as I possibly can. So it is probably about 9 o'clock, but the sun's still not up. It's still not hot out here. So I'm going to be, you know, working in the shade and working in the shadows. So, we're going to roll up to the apple orchard today and try to get some work done up there. I know that this is the second video in a row that I'll be working in the apple orchard, but I do want to try to get it knocked out today. So let's roll up there, and I will, I guess, see you guys in the apple orchard. All right, guys, as I said before, we're up here in the apple orchard. You know, pretty much the basic rundown of it is I want to get the brush and the hanging trees cut out of here. You know, we got the front done the last time that we were out here, and I know that the work's getting a little bit repetitive with being in the apple orchard. 2 videos in a row, but it's the work that needs to be done now. Like I said, I want to get these branches cut out of here, maybe set up a deer stand over there this fall, and make a clear shooting lane all the way down to the back of the apple orchard. This seems to be a pretty decent game trail crossing here. You know, I've seen deer, turkey, black bear, all different types of stuff up here. And so come fall time, I think this would be a pretty good spot to be able to hop right in here. With that, I want to push the edges back and, you know, try to just clean it up a little bit. I've got the lawnmower, and, you know, I've got the MS170 and the FS56. So with a combination of all of those things, including the lawnmower, which I understand is underpowered and it's it's underpaid too, I'll tell you that much. With that combination, I should be able to knock all this out. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. The terrain here isn't too crazy, and you know, I can pick up everything that's in front of the mower. So another update: the guy that's here to fix the electrical on the back side of the cabin is here. There was you know, I've said it multiple times. There was a storm a couple 6 months ago that ended up dropping a tree, and it took out the power line that actually gave power to the cabin. So he's here to correct that, and that's pretty much the basic rundown. So let's go ahead and get rolling with all of the work. I'll try to get you some shots of everything that I'm doing. I don't know if I'll throw any of the lawnmower stuff on there because it's a lawnmower. You know, it's the bait. That's it. So whatever. Let's I guess let's get going. You know, I don't want to keep wasting more time. So. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and do an audio overlay just because it worked pretty well in the last video. And this ended up being a pretty interesting situation. So this was supposed to be just pretty routine. I was going to cut this tree and drop it into the orchard and then cut it up and drag it back into the woods. But like everything that I do, it did not go as planned. This was about a 60-foot tall tree that the top had broken off of and it had folded in half. And I wanted to get it out of there before it became dangerous when it died. I didn't realize that that cedar tree next to it had broken off and gotten stuck in it. And here in a second, I throw a slow-mo in here so you can see how tall it truly is. Look right above that cedar tree at the middle top of your screen. It goes up quite a bit further than what you can actually see in the video. And as you can see, it fell off the stump and is now a freestanding tree. And from here, it's pretty dangerous, but I decided to just keep knocking it down and keep working it down. I heard some clicking and some popping at this point. And then here in a second, I hope, there it goes. And basically, I'm just going to let the rest of this video play out with the music that I had over top of whatever the video was that was playing before this, and just let it play out. So I guess thanks for watching. I don't know. I'm just going to let it run from here. All right, so what was supposed to be a simple task quickly turned into the most dangerous thing I've done on this property by far. It was just a tree that had snapped off and folded in half. I was just going to cut it at the base and fold it back into the woods and not have to deal with it or pull it and cut it up, which I ended up doing eventually. But when I cut it, I didn't notice that it was hung in the branches of this cedar tree. And when I cut it, it just dropped off the stump and stood vertical. Which once you cut it at that point, it can go anywhere. And so I had to make another cut and drop it back, which I ended up doing. I got most of the way through and just kicked it down because I'm out here, and I can't risk I can't risk getting injured like that. But once it started falling, it got caught in a little dogwood tree that was in the back of the woods, and so I had to go over there and start cutting it. And when I got about 3/4 of the way through, I was about to make the final, I guess, pass through the that dogwood tree. My chainsaw ran out of gas. And so the MS170 was working, and it was working through gas. And, I had to run back over there and fuel back up. And I was hoping it would fall while I was putting gas in, but it ended up not. So I had to cut that dogwood tree down, ended up dropping it back into the woods. And just about the time I did that cedar, the top of that cedar tree right there, I don't know if y'all can actually see that, dropped straight down into the ground. So yeah, there's a lot that could have gone wrong right there, and I'm happy it didn't. But it was a big part of getting this portion of the project done. So I guess from here, just keep on pressing on. I've been using the FS 56 to keep pushing back the brush and pushing back the edge. of the apple orchard. It's starting to look pretty good, starting to come together. Once we get all this cleared up, I'll run the cutter through here and hopefully get it looking nice. You know, it's as you can see, it's a little bit hot out here. I'm pretty drenched. So hopefully I can get this work done here relatively soonish. And then I guess press on out of here. So let's get back to work. I'll try to get you some good shots of me cutting this brush down. Guys, I got it done. For the most part, the apple orchard's wrapped up. This is probably the most tired that I've been so far while working on this channel. You know, we got everything knocked down. We got the trees cut down and pushed back into the woods. We got the brush pushed back and the edges done. So I mean, like I said before, this is sufficient for hunting. I'm thinking that I might throw a stand in one of these trees back over here and make the shot all the way down to the back of the orchard. And then I don't know if you guys can see this tree right here, but it's pretty vertical. I might throw my tree climbing stand in that to be able to bow hunt, to try to catch this traffic through here. And then there's traffic this way as well. And then there's also traffic coming down the path towards the cabin. So before I get out of here, I mean, that wraps up the work that I'm gonna be doing today. But before I get out of here, I'm gonna get some clips of me setting up my cameras to sit out here for the week. And when I come back next weekend, then I will I'll grab them and be able to check them on my computer. And I might make a mini clip, I guess, of the stuff, or in the video that I make, I'll throw all that together. But I'll get some after shots of all the work that we got done. I know that I'm kind of rambling now, but I got to get up and get out of here. So, guys, that pretty much does it for me here. Let me check my my bases, make sure that I got everything done. I got to run through the checklist. All right, so while I'm running through this mental checklist, I figured that this would be an appropriate time to throw in the videos of me setting up my cameras. So this is a tree in the back end of the apple orchard that I picked out to set this camera up on. when I initially purchased these cameras, I bought the cheapest ones that I could find because I didn't know how bad the traffic from trespassers was going to be. And if I was going to lose something, I didn't want it to be expensive. So I think I got these for $60 for a 2-pack, and I could not be happier with the images that they're producing. So here you can sort of just see me getting it set up and attached to the tree. And then after that, I go into customizing the settings that are actually on the camera itself. So it's doing exactly what I want it to do. I run through month, day, year, and time. So it'll timestamp the photos when I take them off of the camera and put them onto my computer. And then I'm able to adjust the picture quality to control the amount of storage that it's eating through, and then the frequency that it's taking photos when there's motion in front of it. And then I can also change if I want it to be taking videos or if I want it to be taking photos. So next you'll see the tree that's actually up on in the back of the orchard. It's way, way back there. And then the next will be the actual view of the camera looking up the path. And that is going to be it for me. And I'm just going to let the video play on out from here. All right. We are done. So basically, I mean, that does it for me here at the Appalachian Farmhand channel. Come back and join me again sometime. If you haven't yet, go ahead and click that thumbs up. If you aren't yet, go ahead and click subscribe. If you want to, turn on the bell notification. It'll let you know when I post the next video so that you can be on time and in sync with me when I'm posting. I appreciate all of you for watching the video. If you've made it thus far, come back again and join me again sometime. I think I've said that 6 times now, and I'm not doing it again because I have redone this video like 6 times. So that's it. I'm cutting it here. See ya.